Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jonathan, and in today's video I'm going to share with you what tech kit I pack in my backpack when I am traveling for business.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
So as you may already know from a previous video, I am a big fan of the Bellroy tech kit. This is what I carry with me to the office, and I also have this open on my desk when I'm working from home. But when I'm traveling for business, my needs change, and I change this out for these. So what we have here is the Maxpedition Mini pouch, which you may be familiar with, and also the Maxpedition Barnacle pouch, which I'd not come across before up until recently. So we'll start with the Barnacle pouch from Maxpedition. This pouch weighs 255 grams with the contents, which is about 9 ounces, and contains just what I need on a daily basis in terms of tech. It opens like this. It has 2 compartments, which makes things very easy to access, and it sits on a desk without falling over. So the actual space it takes up on a table, if you can imagine a small train table, is minimal. The focus is on compact and lightweight items. So the first thing I need is a mains adapter. And what we have here is a very compact and flat one. The UK 3-pin plug is actually quite awkward and bulky to pack often, and this gets around it by folding flat, which is great. And it has one output on it, which is USB-C. As you can see, the output on it is 3 amps, which is fine for traveling, and it's extremely lightweight. Then we're going to need some cables. These cables do need to be of a reasonable length because there's a good chance the charging socket might be under a table or beside a bed in a hotel, say. So you can't have very short cables for this application. And we have a USB-C to Lightning, and this is to charge the phone either from the mains adapter or from a power bank. In addition to that, we have USB-C to USB-C, and these are the key ones I'm likely to need when I'm traveling. I also have a pen. This is a Fisher Space pen. This one is the bullet pen, which is a firm favourite for lightweight carry. Pressurised refill means it's very reliable, can write on all surfaces in all sorts of challenging conditions. There's a pocket on the front here, and in there I keep some business cards and also a very small Write in the Rain notebook. I have a few of these, find them really useful, just really for jotting down notes when you don't have access to a phone, say. I always find it handy to have a pen and paper for emergencies. And so this is what I will likely need whilst I'm sat there doing some work. It's not overpacked because I don't want to have to force things in when I'm in a hurry to get off a train, for example. It needs to be convenient and easy to use, but it does fold reasonably small, and that's part of my travel tech kit. As mentioned before, the Maxpedition Mini is more about carrying things that might be needed. Let's have a look inside. Okay, these are things that are likely to get me out of problem issues. For example, I generally carry AirPods, but if they fail, I carry with me a wired pair of earphones that don't require any power or charging. Also, very important, we need a power bank. Now this power bank is an Anker, a firm favourite, and we have USB-A and USB-C output, and these are power delivery mode, this particular one, so it can charge the phone more quickly than some other power bank technologies, and I've got a link to this in the description underneath the video. This is bigger than I would carry normally for work on a daily basis. Normally I focus more on a lighter weight option because I'm not likely to need it as much, and if I do need it, I'm not necessarily going to need a large power bank, whereas when I'm traveling I sacrifice a little bit of weight in order to have that power when I need it. Then I need some cables to go with it, and this is really for emergencies, and the important thing is to be able to charge my phone. So I have a USB-A to Lightning, and I also have a USB-A to micro USB. Why micro USB? Well, I also carry this flashlight. This is a Phoenix, it's an LD30. It's a really capable flashlight, and it's rechargeable, and it uses micro USB for recharging, hence the micro USB cable. So I can charge this off the power bank if I really need it, although there is an awful lot of battery life in a torch of this size. And again, this is bigger than I would normally carry day to day for work if I'm working from the office. And the reason for that is I'm more likely to need a more powerful flashlight when I'm traveling. Imagine, for example, trying to get out of a hotel when maybe all the power's gone, or you're walking in a place you're not too familiar with, maybe at night, or you're on a train and the lights go out, the train breaks down in a tube and you need to get yourself out of it. So a more powerful flashlight is more relevant when traveling away from home, in my view. This Phoenix LD30 weighs about 109 grams, which is 3.8 ounces. You sometimes find with some torches that have a single side switch that it can get turned on accidentally whilst carrying it, whereas this one with the tail switch, it's very deliberate, switch it on and off, which is great. And then you have the side switch for the different modes, and it works in the same way as many do, with stepping through lots of different power modes right up to 1600 lumens, or press and hold to go into a strobe mode. This LD30 is also IP68, so it can be submerged. And at the very low power level, this one, which is 30 lumens, so it's still quite bright, this will give a runtime of 70 hours on a single charge. So again, pretty much 3 days and nights if needed. So it's a very practical flashlight. Also in here we have a multi-tool. Never really fail to travel without a multi-tool. The exception is when I am flying with hand luggage and you are not allowed to take a multi-tool on board, and I did modify this to take the knife out and replace it with scissors, and there's a video which shows how that was done, and also what all the other options are when flying on a plane when it comes to tools, and I'll link to that video at the end of this video. So this is a multi-tool. The pliers are the most useful part to this, but there's also numerous screwdrivers, flathead and Phillips, and cap lifter, bottle opener, that kind of thing. No knife on this, but I'm always carrying a Victorinox with me, usually the compact. So I've got the knife blade with me, and now I've got the scissors with me. And so full-size multi-tool is a great thing to have with you, especially when you are traveling. And this one is actually very lightweight. It's one they don't do anymore, called the Leatherman side clip. The early Leathermans I found were more compact and more lightweight, so I'm a big fan of the side clip and also the original PST and the PST2. Also, I carry a small first aid kit, mainly plasters and alcohol wipes, just to be able to deal with small cuts and abrasions. There's also a pair of thin optics glasses in there. These are emergency glasses for me. If I lose my glasses or they get broken, then I am in real problems because I won't be able to read my phone and so on. So I generally always carry an emergency pair of glasses with me. Also in here there are some tie wraps. Tie wraps can be really useful, and there's very little weight or space used up, so there's no reason not to carry those. The same is true of some Gorilla Tape or duct tape. Just a couple of feet folded back into a flat loop can be really useful when it's needed. Also a backup pen. This pen is a Tombow Airpress. Very affordable, practical, lightweight pen with a pressurized refill. Very popular in the EDC community. and a great pen to have for emergencies. So I may never use any of these items when I'm traveling. They're all really there to solve problems on the go, but it's good to know I've got them, and if I do use them, I'll be glad I have them. It weighs in at around 635 grams. It's not what you call lightweight, but it's not overweight either. Please let me know in the comments if you think I'm missing something in this pack, or if you would suggest swapping anything out. So there you have it, the tech kit I carry with me when I'm traveling. I hope that's been useful. At the end of this video, I've linked to the Bellroy tech kit video so you can compare my tech kit for everyday use. And also I've linked to the video where I modify a Leatherman to make it TSA compliant. Please subscribe for more content like this. And as always, thank you for watching.